Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today we are back with even more crab champions here. Always love to be playing this, and yeah, we're here. Last time we played, for those of you guys that didn't see it, right, rocket launcher. There were some changes to the rocket launcher, and also we just built one of the most damaging rocket launchers we've ever built. Raw damage, crit chance, so much fun. But today, we're gonna be visiting the blade launcher because we have not used the blade launcher in a very long time. So we're gonna be trying to do that, and the only thing left for us to get diamond is the electro globe, which is really cool. Honestly, an insanely fun ability that came in the newest update, the elemental update, that at one point in time was the shiny update. But that's what we're doing here. We're gonna start off with abilities explode into fireworks. That's pretty freaking perfect. So is it when it expires it blows up? Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's great, but I think it's gonna be very fun here. It's going to be very, 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 very fun. And after this run, if we are able to beat Diamond, then we will, in fact, have our account level back on Diamond, which is very, very nice. Orb Launcher and Lightning Ball Launcher, that they definitely go together. I'm trying to think if we did that. I'm trying to think if we did that on like one of the first episodes. I do want to go back to Orb Launcher at some point. That is a good little kind of fun combo. Glue Shot, Time Bolt. Abilities stick to enemies. Actually, does that work with this? I am interested. And you know what? I'll even experiment with a greed chest. I'll make y'all happy. I know you guys like greed. I know you guys like some greed shenanigans every now and then. Oh, so those don't go far enough. So will this stick on someone? Oh my gosh, it does. Oh, that's actually pretty sick then. Okay. I'm trying to get money. Will you let me get the money here, guys? Only thing is Orb Launcher, obviously, the cooldown on it, pretty high. Pretty high. Just like Black Hole. I think it's a little bit lower than Black Hole, though. I do think it's a little bit lower. But very good. Honestly, one of the most fun-looking abilities, for sure. Blade Launcher just does... Okay, there we go. We got that. It's just a really nice map for getting some extra money. And... Greed. More crystals drop when eliminating enemies, but I lose some of my max health. Sure. Max health decreased by 20%, but 75% more crystals drop. Okay. Definitely going to go a health chest here. It is a harvest one, which is interesting. Shouldn't be too bad. And I'm always a little bit confused with how stats get combined in this game. Something, I don't know. I'm not a freaking mathematician. So I don't know if that's going to, like, retroactively, every time we get health, it's going to be, you know, oh my gosh, downgrading the dumb. Or how exactly it works. But either way, 75% more money. Seems like a banger, honestly. Seems like it would be a banger. Harvest is really hard, to be honest. They made Harvest a lot harder. It's called Harvest, not a hardest. Why is he so hard? Does it launch fireworks when it hits the ground so it can be aimed easier? Let's see. It does. It does. Though, obviously, the good thing about Electro Globe is it's just really good at going through enemies, or, in this case, right, with what we have, getting stuck on an enemy. So even though it might not be optimal with the firework launcher, I'm pretty sure it's probably still more effective to not, yeah, be like aiming it at the ground. I don't really like any of this. I guess incoming damage reduction. Definitely go, man, health chest. I don't know, relic chest. We'll go relic chest here. Now if we get some other abilities or something that pop out of it, maybe. But I mean, yeah, you can just see how much damage it does when it just goes through enemies or it gets stuck on an enemy in a group or something. Love being able to just boop, and then it's gonna, oh, okay, well I missed there. See, because yeah, like what, that was me throwing it at the ground. Obviously we missed, but like if I had hit and it got stuck on that guy, he would have done way more damage. Even just, yeah. I think those fireworks are gonna probably be hard to hit regardless. Black Hole's cooldown's way shorter in the new update. Oh, okay. I don't know if we've actually... Yeah, maybe we just haven't done it or paid attention. I don't know. Well, no, we definitely would have had to because we have diamond on it now. Is this still the beta update or is it fully out? Yeah, it's officially out. Officially out. Ooh! Fire rate increased 3% after clearing each island. Absolutely love that. And man, I want an economy chest. 2 relic chests though. Sounds kind of lit. Oh, dude, Electro Orb, man. I love it. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. We are still very low from the greed thing, though, so we do still kind of need to be more careful. Oh, there's 2 of them back here. There was only 1. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my... There were 3! It wasn't 1, it wasn't 2, it was 3 of them. Unless one of them rezzed, I don't know. Yeah, we're still on the pickaxe. I love the pickaxe. TTG, leave the puns to chat. Oh, you homing grubs. Oh, is that why there was all this shit over here? Oh my, is there another one? What is up with these homing grubs? Where are you? Get out of there. Get out of there. Does greed also reduce your future max health? Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. We'll definitely find out. Ooh. They definitely ring of parrying, heal. And yeah, chests contain more loot choices. So we're very low. We have very low HP. We definitely need to solve that. Dagger Arc is good. I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, more max health from hearts. And then, so this should give us 100. We got 140. So, wow! So it's only at the beginning. I don't think that's retroactive. So that's actually insanely good for us. I'm sure Dagger Arc. Yeah, Dagger Arc. Yeah, Dagger Arc. Sure. Just have an 18% chance to send some daggers. That'll be pretty good here. I definitely want to enhance them at some point, but I didn't save my money, so let's just go kill people with daggers. Okay, get it stuck on him. I'm starting to feel that getting him stuck on people isn't actually good. But it might just be that thing's not inherently that great for elites in general, right? It's more meant for clearing just giant waves of enemies. We are very low though. We could die. We could die. No, okay. See, getting him stuck there, I think it's just not in general great against elites. But we did it. Made it to the next area here. Extra use of your ability. Abilities do more damage. I like a lot of this stuff. Damn, this is all so good. Orbiting sights, checklist. Man, I want one of the ability things, but checklist, right? Earlier you get that, the better, right? More every 12 kills. Damage goes up. We're going to take a heart here because hearts are worth more. All them daggers making sashimi. You know it. I love sushi. I'm not actually a big fan of sashimi, though. Just got here. What are we doing? Well, we just started a build. We're only on Island 8. But we're using the Electro Globe. Got the Buzzsaws, and we're from a kind of unlimited totem. Earlier, we already have 3 levels of dagger shot, so we're seeing what kind of fancy shenanigans come from this. And that's what I love, like I keep saying about the infinite totems, right? Like, normally it'd be hard to make daggers like really cool, to make them a part of like the most defining part of the build, but you know, we already have 3 of them here. Shots freeze enemies. I mean, I'll take it. I don't know if I really want that long term, though. Oh my gosh. Orbiting shot. We've already done the Beyblade build with orbiting shot and buzzsaw. That is pretty fun. Bouncing shot, though. I will go bouncing shot. That sounds fun to me. That sounds fun to me. Yeah, and my orb sticks to the targets because I have a glue explosion, which is interesting as well. Technically, I have firework shot with that as well, but it's not doing much for me. Okay. These daggers, especially if we get some really good enhancements on these daggers. If we get bouncing, or if we get homing. Homing on daggers is insane. That's what I'm going to hope for. I'm going to hope for, like, splitting, homing, poison daggers or something like that, you know? That would be really cool. Here we go. Yesterday I saw your turret build. It was insanely cool. That was the best turret build you've ever got. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I mean, we can credit that to Noisestorm for the massive changes to turrets and turret builds, you know, kind of everything we'd been asking for. So, yeah, turret builds are so much fun now. I definitely want to do more in the future. We're going to go ahead and say mag size increased. Going from 9 to 12 bullets there. Flawless harvest? I don't think that's going to happen. Damn. I'm still going to try, though. I suppose I shall still try. Well, these have been made a lot harder. Okay, okay. Oh no. No! There's the damage. There's the damage. Also, we're still really low. We are still very low. Kind of need to deal with that. Global damage goes up when you kill people. Yeah. Sure, we'll take that. We had that last episode on that rocket launcher. Oh! And then, what do you know? When we no longer have the grappling hook. When we no longer... I think I also... Yeah, I don't remember seeing any chests. I don't remember seeing any chests when we had grappling hook. But this is at least obtainable here. Oh, man. Flat damage would be really good, but silver lining, damage increased every time you take damage. Love that early on, too. See, that way anytime I'm sucking, I can just say it's all calculated, you know? Do you need heal shot? I don't really like healing too much, to be honest. I think it's kind of a necessity, and I think there was a reason Noisestorm took out bananas to make people maybe actually care about healing. In certain specific interactions, like that one thing that gives you more damage based on how much health you have. It's not max health, it's current health, so healing definitely matters, but especially, and I hope this doesn't, Noisestorm won't take this away, because I'm saying this now, but especially because you fully heal whenever you beat the final boss in Volcano, you know, before the next loop, and you get the heals at the shops. Most of the time, I'm going to focus on max HP instead of, you know, like max HP and armor instead of healing. But, yeah. Oh, and then there's the flat damage. There we go. We actually got the sharp shot. And I will do some health here. My go-to build is poison and ice. Ice to slow down and venom for damage over time. Well, I think technically, if I do remember correctly, I think poison technically isn't a damage over time, right? Isn't it just increases the amount of damage people take? So it's like technically a damage over time, but also technically it's not. Like fire something or arcane. But you're not, like, poison is definitely one of my favorite elements because of that reason, right? Like it kind of synergizes with whatever you take, you know. I hope the new boss will be a mantis shrimp. That would be pretty sick. Some creepy looking mantis shrimp thing. Not this game, I mean in general. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, well then I would probably agree with you. Though I don't know about ice, but definitely with the poison, yeah. Health shot, fuck health shot. Yeah, damage increased when at high health, because we're totally gonna always have high health, right guys? Oh, and this, okay, we are gonna maybe be able to XL totem this here. That's interesting. Ooh, chance to throw 3 abilities at once. Damage reduction. Go ahead and take a heart here. And let's get some enhancements. Dagger Arc has flaming and scattering and snaking. Okay. And we do have a chance to fire, what is it? It's only 25% chance to throw 3 instead of 1. I would love to get more. just don't really know what I would get rid of. I kind of like everything that we have, to be honest. So, let's do the XL. It's going to be extremely hard. It is going to be extremely hard. But I think we got a good build. Maybe. But this is going to be very challenging here. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. But hopefully with all those enhancements on the daggers. Oh, Lord. We can get something going. Hopefully we can get some electro globes. Also, depending on where the globe gets stuck on an enemy, the firework might actually spawn in the enemy. There's the triple globes there. This is insane. A lot going on right now. A lot going on right now. Okay, we got what? One more? Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Triple, but they all hit the ground instead. So then none of those fireworks even hit either. There we go. Let's go. Also, oh my god. I don't know how I keep missing things. I've missed so many stream alerts. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm not a shitbag streamer. Holy shit. How did I miss these things? Sylvanesti, thanks for following 52 minutes ago. Big McLarge, huge 27, thanks for following. 40 minutes ago, we had a raid I missed from Rah Rashad. Thank you as well. And Depressed Graptor, thanks for following as well. I don't know what's going on right now, but I appreciate all of you guys. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm not trying to not be a smart man. Melee freezes. Dagger arcs. I think we just do these daggers, honestly. Fireworks aren't great. The sentries, maybe. You know what? Even though we're not doing a sentry build, I'm going to take a little bit of sentry stuff here. Because then when it spawns, we're going to get a sentry turret, which that's kind of pretty badass, honestly. Let's go for chaotic, buzz. Saw, bouncy aura shot, elements of any kind. Let's go crazy. Well, the daggers are definitely going to help us go crazy, that's for sure. And I'm definitely wanting to make this electro globe crazier too. The fireworks just don't feel that effective, to be honest with them. You know? I just like the YouTube side more. I probably neglect just as much on the YouTube side. Though I do think, I'm curious, YouTube is probably beating out Twitch right now. Most of the time, whenever we're playing a popular game, YouTube, or like something that my YouTube audience likes, we definitely have more people watching on YouTube. But whenever it's just like us chilling, or we're doing like an IRL chat or a chatting stream, Twitch is always the king there. What's the sentry turret's name? Well, he's a sentry, or he's a sniper. We'll name him Alfred. His name's Alfred. Okay, more checklist here. And yeah, because checklist so far has given us only 16% damage up, but we're only on island 15. And I would like a relic, but we could easily hit this rush. So all we gotta do is kill 60 enemies. And we have Alfred with us here as well. I got a sentry turret, not a sniper turret. Sentry. Oh, you are right. You are right. Well, his name is still Alfred. Okay. Okay. Critical hit up every time we clear an island. I'm really not trying to do crit here this time, though. So I'm going to just go fire shot. And we have the ice shot. I'm going to go ahead and take out ice shot, actually. And, oh, max health increased after clearing each island. We'll take that. And screw it. We'll fight an elite here. Hey, Time to Grind. First time manage to join a live stream. Want to say love your videos. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it. I deceive. Always nice to hear from y'all coming in and chat here. Saying hi, because I do know so many more people watch the YouTube videos than the streams. Like, it's actually, like, an exponential more amount of people do that, so. Always nice to hear from y'all. I tried to make that look as dramatic as possible while I was falling. I think I succeeded too. Twitch comes here and just chatting for my hair. They get confused thinking you're another just a femboy streamer. Alfred Pennyshot? Yeah, I like that. I like that. His name's Alfred Pennyshot. Absolutely perfect name. Okay, see now, here we go. Abilities exploded into bursts of damaging sparks. Got a little bit more shenanigans going on there with us here. Along with Alfred Pennyshot, absolutely. XL Totem. I don't know, we have a lot of epics. I think an upgrade could be pretty useful here. Seeing 10 on Twitch, 34 on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, let's go. Silver Lining going hard. Yeah, does it tell us how much? Yeah, we've gained only 10% damage on Silver Lining. But considering it's a reward for taking damage, I was gonna love that. Man, and when it triples up, then we have 3 sentry turrets. Love that. Man, it's like, and I know for the longest time I wasn't taking sentry stuff in the update because I wanted to wait until we got like one big sentry episode. But now that we've done that, we're gonna get to, you know, I'm gonna start mixing it in with our builds more and more often, because even if we're not going a full-on sentry build, right? Having that thing then turn into a sentry turret, or if we get 3 of them, you know, at doing it as well, is just so nice. Sentries are so much better than they used to be, right? Being tied to abilities instead of just randomly, arbitrarily spawning in a random place. Like, I remember on this desert map in our old episodes, I specifically remember, dude, sentries would spawn, like, in the fucking corner of the map. Like, it would be the most useless thing ever. And now, Alfred Pennyshot is actually a child I could be proud of. I think discrepancy between stream and video viewers has to do with player base being mostly European. I am curious about that for specifically Crab Champions, because the majority of my views do still come from the United States, though Europe is, you know, countries in the UK is different, or it's like second place, but I remember that's just because, like, the United States is just counted as one thing, whereas a lot of the European countries, I mean, fucking Texas, the state I live, is bigger than half of the countries in Europe. Okay, more checklist. We still have another loop to go here. And another, okay, well, we made the sentry turrets stronger. That's pretty cool. One hit, nope, that's non-negotiable. I think we could use a little bit more health here. I think we could use a little bit more health here. So these daggers are still going extremely hard. Like, these daggers are probably one of the biggest aspects of our build, to be honest. I mean, just look at that, especially with the fire, too. And now that I shoot fire as well. I'm curious if the orb gets stuck to the monster. Does Alfred Pennyshot mount onto them? I don't think so, but we'll pay attention here. This next one. We'll go ahead and say max health up when we buy things at a shop, and how convenient. Actually, we might be able to test it on Scully here. Let's see. No, yes, they just spawn on the ground. Arcane Blast, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll get an Arcane Blast. Thorn Explosion, sure. I genuinely like this ability. So getting some more shenanigans. Ooh. And Streamer Loot, maybe. Though there's a lot of enhancements that we could do. But I don't know. Streamer Loot's kind of cool. I'll buy it 2 times. And then Arcane Blast has damaging. It's pretty decent. Missed opportunity. You live in the place where people think it's a huge ass desert, even though it's not. Just like where we are here. Even though it's not too. Get it? I think whatever joke is going right over my head. 60 more crystals. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell? Okay, there was, I think, one of the elites was, like, right next to me and I didn't know. Or something. I don't know. We took a lot of damage there. I mean, not a ton, but definitely felt like it. I live in Texas too. Yeah. I think my biggest goal right now is to just get the hell out of this state. But it'll take some time. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there one day. Okay. Money, money, money. There we go. Okay. Money is power. Probably bonus. Nah, as much as I want more daggers or bouncing explosions. Oh, that's actually crazy though. I have to go bonus crystals because it'll allow me to buy all this other stuff. Money's OP. IRL and in video games too. Okay. Only pro streamers like you get streamer loot. Damn right. What are you looking for most when moving? So the biggest things is there's a couple things. The biggest thing is, I know this is probably something we've talked about a lot too in some previous videos, but biggest thing is man, just like some nature. Man, I definitely want to live up in the mountains somewhere, right? Colorado, I think, is still our #1 potential spot of wanting to be. Just the nature, living up in the mountains, because Texas is just flat, nothing concrete, you know? And I mean, it's cool. It is nice that, like, you know, there's like 7 of my favorite fast food restaurants within a 5 or 10 minute drive of me. I'll go elemental. You know, but I don't know, just so congested, so much construction and all that stuff, and I just, you know, definitely would enjoy a change of scenery and stuff like that. But then the other thing is just Texas is not a very happy place or a very accepting place. I have a lot of LGBTQ friends. I've got a lot of trans friends. I'm not trying to turn this into full politics as well, but it is still actively illegal in the state of Texas for women to make decisions about their own body. Even in extreme circumstances that should warrant some sort of, you know, something at the very least. Yeah, so I don't know. There's just a lot of hate here in Texas as well, I feel. So, especially like growing up surrounded by gay people that are my friends. You know, just seeing how they're treated is honestly insane. It's probably more fire, honestly, at this point. Random. Bouncing explosion breaks with electro orb. Oh, now that you say that, I almost feel like I remember doing that in one of the first episodes of this update. Because I think you're probably right, unless it got fixed or something. Would bouncing explosions even work with glue explosion? Oh, true. Beyond, yeah, regardless of, yeah, what happens there. You are probably right. It probably just wouldn't interact well with that either. Texas is in our cars suck all the time. Oh, is that like a subreddit based around how, like, places that aren't walkable, or just about how, like, our drivers are awful? Because both are true. Everything's so far away here in Texas. Like, we have all this land, so everyone's like, yeah, let's make it where, like, you know, everything is far away. Armored enemies and healing enemies for elemental chest. I could do that. We could do that. We could do that. Honestly, things where the enemies are more defensive, I always prefer over the ones where the enemies can surprise, do a billion damage to you. Right, spike strikes, elemental explosions, things like that. Those scare me way more. One shot, but, you know, I'm not really scared of one shot anymore, because I'm going to ignore one shot for the rest of my life. So I kind of just get to pretend that that doesn't exist, so we're going to just not talk about it here. Man, I was getting good too, man. I was starting to actually take those and pick them up more, but they've ruined too many runs. I think I need to commit to the bit and just never take another one shot for the rest of my life. But then watch me commit to that, and then say if I ever get an item and added to this game, watch Noise Storm like troll me and be like, oh yeah, you can only find it in one-shot challenge chests. Everything is bigger in Texas, including the people. Hell yeah! Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Exactly, that subreddit's about it being unwalkable. Yeah, yeah. Melee shocks enemies. Sure, you know what? I'll actually get that. Ooh, lightning strength increased, but poison has no power. We have no poison, and we have a lot of electric. Between the electric orb, now our melee shocks enemies. So lightning ring sounds pretty damn badass to me, honestly. As much as I want an upgrade for some epics, I think economy, especially when we're on loop 1 of 2, it's gonna probably be the priority here. Yo, I already feel that, dude. Lightning's already going hard. Lightning is going hard now. I love all those relics that are like one status effect is broken, but like another one is like broken at like OP, you know? Very, very nice. Very, very good. Very, very good. What if your build was only purples or better? Are you talking about like, would that make me want to take an upgrade chest more? Probably still not, because like, let's see, like let's take as example, like here, I mean, we got a purple, so like a purple economy is going to be better than almost any other purple, especially if you're on like early 1. But even if it was something like paycheck or something like that, I feel like most of the time economy, you know, if you know that you're going to have loops to still do, ooh, is just so damn good. So damn good. Got a bunch of extra money there as well. I just want to live in a place where there's everything I need nearby. Yeah, and a lot of my friends as well, too, unfortunately don't have cars due to, it's, you know, a group of 4 people renting a house or something, and between the 4 of them, they have 1 or 2 cars due to financial situations, or I also just have a couple friends that just refuse to get a car, or driver's license for various reasons, it's like, I get it. I get driving is scary, but especially, ooh, Arcane Blast retarding. That's amazing. Especially when you live somewhere like Texas, where everything is so far away. It really feels like we do live in a society, you know, where you need to actually try to, I don't know. It sucks, but, ooh, big bones, max health and global damage, but you get bigger. We're gonna be big bone, just like in Texas here. Arcane Blast has sticky. Spark Explosion has scattering, Spark Explosion has arcanifying, and Spark Explosion has targeting. That's pretty good. Oh, you're saying a hypothetical build where you could only use purple relics or better. That would be interesting. I mean, we're like almost close to that there, but there are some things that like would definitely suck to not have, like some basic elemental things if you were going an elemental build or something. Also, I don't even think I care about the turret damage, to be honest. Could be fun though in the future, like future challenge thing, you know. And also, yeah, we're definitely gonna now take no ammo's used after you kill an enemy, incoming damage reduction, up to now 27%, just flat damage reduction, and we are now going after our first boss here. I don't know where they are. We have found them. Gotta be careful though. I mean, we have the damage reduction, but. You never know. This lightning's going pretty damn hard, though. That lightning ring was huge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost just died. I almost just died. What? I thought they were both there. I guess that was just some spawns or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's not lose. Let's not lose. There we go. Woo! Also, Turbo Ring has given us 60% fire rate increase over all of these times here. You don't need to worry about your driving. You have to worry about everyone else's driving, though. True. True, true, true. Learning how to be a good defensive driver, right? I've told stories, right? Back when I had to, like, drive, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours every day, total, to my work in the big city. Yeah, there was like a time, there were several times people would just fucking almost like try to kill you. Like I remember driving in the left lane, and then there was the HOV lane that's like kind of blocked off by just like random things. An HOV lane is supposed to be like, you're only supposed to allowed to be able to go in there if you have two or more people in your car as a way to promote carpooling. But either way, long story short, someone's in the HOV lane to the left. I'm in the overall left normal lane, and they literally swerve. Oh, they run over the barricades and they swerve into my lane, and then I have to, you know, swerve, and luckily there was no one else there, and, you know, we're going 70, 80 miles an hour. It's insane. Oh, 2.5 hours, that's so cute. Okay, well, but you're a truck driver, though. That is your job, right? The 2.5 hours every day, 5 days a week, that adds up to 10 hours, which is on top of, you know, the 40, 45 hours I was working. I know it's a joke, but it's hard when it's on top of, you know? At least that's the way I felt, I guess. Ah! Okay, well, I accidentally took the right thing. I meant to grab the heart, but I got something I love, which is what we had last time. Gain an armor plate at the start of each island, so it works. Have you done the big Texan challenge yet in Amarillo? I have not. I've not actually even heard of that before. Don't forget you need to restock your keys. We always do that at the end, because I've got 196. We did use a lot of them on that turret build recently. Fuck gambling. Okay, well, let's go to our loop here. Obviously, we are trying to beat diamond so we can get our diamond, or our count level back to diamond here. The Amarillo challenge is a 72-ounce steak with sides. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I don't think I could do that. Also, I'm just not a big steak person in general, so that would also be like extra hard for me. Road rages in America are scary. You never know if someone's pulling a gun on you. I know, right? Red from the Neon Apes would always, he would get so, his road rage sometimes would get real bad. And I'm like, dude, someone's gonna fucking pull a gun at you. Like, we're in Texas, dude. Someone's gonna like fucking pull a gun out. But yeah, orbiting size, we'll take that too. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about crit. We'll go skill. We'll go skill here. We'll go skill. I hate the HOV lane where I'm at because it's so small. I mean, is it at least protected though for you? Because if it's small, it's one thing. As long as you're kind of like still, I guess it might still feel weird to be like hugging up on the walls. Like closer to the city, all the highways and tollways get like way smaller, like lane sizes. And that's always wild, driving 67 miles an hour on these turns when the lanes are so small. Also, these daggers are insane. Just the way they're flying. I think the snaking isn't the best for us, I don't think, but it makes it look really cool. And that's the important part here. It's the important part. Do you like dark jokes? Depends on the dark joke. Yeah. Okay. Mag size increased. Yeah, sure. I don't want to pay for more slots. We already almost have 2K. I guess we rush this. Do the rush. We'll easily be able to kill 90 here. Especially with the sentry guns, right? And 3 of them spawning. I mean, just look at these daggers. I'm just firing like thousands of fire daggers. It's amazing. I still think that's probably straight up one of the biggest parts of our DPS. That and all the electricity. The electricity is going really hard as well. Absolutely. Why did Sally fall off the swing? Is it she has no arms? Is that what it is? I feel like I heard that joke when I was a kid. Is that the answer to it? She had no arms. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I don't know if I just have heard that one before or it's also just a mid joke. I don't know. It's aight. It's aight. I'll take the 4K crystals here. Yeah, let's get some speed stuff here. Hey, this build's fun. This build, like, last build was really cool, like, right, building that super high damaging rocket launcher. But this is something this just looks cool. This is one of those builds that just looks so cool. And I'm taking a bunch of damage, but it's all for a purpose, so I can just silver lining, right? Like I said earlier, anytime I take damage, it was all on purpose. Especially, we do get armor every island, which I'm so happy I accidentally picked to something I liked. Bouncing shot, cool, we'll take that. Okay. Boop. Damage increased for all the extra movement speed we have. I don't know if I have any. Here, I have 0, but you know, one day. Movement speed increase, there we go. Paying a lot of money to open these, but... So I have 20% movement speed, which means I have now 20% damage as well. It's pretty cool. And we'll do a random chest here now. I almost I'm trying to think, right, we always talk about how the enhancements, right, that's the reason, well, there's 2 reasons our daggers are doing really good. One is because of the infinite pedestal from the new update, but the other thing is the enhancements, right, from the update before or whatever. Right, when the enhancements came out, that added a lot of depth to the game for sure, especially with build variety. And I'm just thinking, I almost wonder what could be the next evolution of more depth to this game. I think if this game gets 1 or 2 more layers of depth, I think it's going to be a game that you could literally put 1,000 hours in. And I'm almost wondering what it would look like combining items, or though I feel like that would get a little bit fucking crazy. But also, no, I'll get fire strength increased. Because that actually is going to probably matter a decent bit, especially if we get more, because we have a lot of fire. We got those daggers, a lot of stuff here. Okay, now I feel like now some of these jokes might be getting a little bit on the racy, raunchy kind of side. I don't. Okay. I don't want random debuff because then that's gonna give us ice. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna say max health increased, fire strength up, and then checklist. So every 12 kills we're gonna get more damage, even more. That's pretty big. So now 6% damage increase every 12 kills. And we are still able to afford... Thorn Explosion is freezing. Okay, well, you've been banished to the Shadow Realm. So now I can enhance Firework with freezing! Okay, well, you're banished to this fucking Shadow Realm. Orbiting Scythe has sticky. Okay, that's decent. He asked for dark. That's why I was like, probably depends. Oh jeez. Oh no, we're all good. We all good. Oh jeez. Hey, but silver lining though, am I right or am I right? Plus, all the armor, it's who cares if I take... Well, no, I guess taking damage does still matter because it is still lowering my max HP, even though I have armor. But it's all good. Okay. Honestly, at that point, I'll take more armor, even though I get more. Dagger arc, absolutely. There is money, but we're on loop 2. I want these daggers to be the best daggers they could possibly be. So we attack so fast, right? That one amulet we've had that's been upping up our attack speed this entire time. This is it's going very good. Very good indeed here, if I do say so myself. Whew. Why do you always salvage keys after elites? Because I have 100. That's a very good question, actually. I've obviously unlocked everything that I can in the game, and I have a stockpile of 196 keys. So salvaging the keys turns them into money for my runs, which will allow this run to be stronger. And I'll take Silver Lining. And so that's why. And that's also why I will pick up the keys at the very, very end, right? So whenever we beat the game and we're not going to loop anymore, that's when I pick them up. So we're still getting a ton of them, especially because playing on True Nightmare mode, the keys are worth extra. Like every time you pick up a key on, I believe True Nightmare, it says like, oh, you know, it spawned either additional keys or keys are worth more when you pick them up. So I end up getting, you know, every run I beat, you know, I salvage, you know, 15, 20 keys, but then I do still end up getting 9 or 10. And keep in mind, I'm only spending 3 keys per run. So that's why I'm always going up. Now, to be fair, we used like 30 or 40 or 50 of them. I don't know, we used a lot of them on that turret episode, but I normally never do that. I'm not a big fan of, what's it called? Whenever you like quit out of a game because you're going to lose, so you don't lose. Save scumming. I don't really do that. I don't really like, you know, restarting over and over like what we did with the turret, but it needed to happen, especially for the content, that time. But normally I don't, so I don't need a lot of keys. If you're someone that does that a lot, then maybe those keys are more valuable to you. I don't know. But also we just play so much of this game, like, as long as I'm still slowly increasing. And like I said, the money is so valuable for the runs, you know? That's how we make some of, or partly contributing to how good some of the runs are. Also, this is very interesting. We're fighting 3 lightning crabs, which does suck. Big part of our damage is coming from lightning. But we're also on the map that drives our enemies to suicide. So, you know. Pros and cons to everything in life, I suppose. Okay. One of them ended their own life. I murdered the other. We're going to take bets on what happens to this guy. Oh, he's definitely dead. That's a large amount of fire now at this point. Get out of here. You need to restock your keys. You used like 100 keys during the turret episode. But yeah, I'm almost back up to 200, so I'm not stressing too hard. More checklist? I think at this point in time, I'll take a targeting shot. That sounds really fun with all the bounciness. And sure, damage. Dude, our fire rate is amazing. Honestly, if we see some like infinite ammo, we might have passed some of them out down, but the more we're firing, the better, because that's more daggers that we're firing. Honestly, it'd be cool if there was, because like I know in RoboQuest, right, there's wrenches, right? Wrenches are the out-of-game progression, kind of similar to keys, but RoboQuest actually has like full-on meta progression, and the gears are the currency for that. But once you have all of the meta progression, you can still use those gears or wrenches, sorry, there's like a slot machine robot sometimes that spawns, and so you can like gamble that, right? And I hope that could be something, right? I hope that in the future you're never able to salvage keys, because honestly it's pretty boring. I want to grab keys and I want to do something cool with them. There's just nothing cool for me to do with them anymore. So it'd be cool if like Tony took keys for things or something, you know, in runs. I don't know. Sure, more bouncing shot. This is the second loop. You can always kind of tell by looking at the top, though I guess the island numbers have changed a lot in the past. But yeah, we're on island 40. I don't think it actually tells you anywhere directly that we're on loop 2, besides just because I think there's like, what, at this point in time, there's like 36 or 38? No, there's like 28. 28 or something, 30 islands, I don't know. Man, dude, this build is working out, though. What if there were key chests, kind of rare, like totems? Yeah, absolutely. I'd love that. I'd love that. Because then, okay, no, I don't have to worry about salvaging. It feels kind of like meta. It feels like the very meta thing to do, is like doing the salvaging for money because I don't need them anymore, right? But yeah, like if there was a totem that sometimes showed up that you could gamble your keys to get really cool or even unique rewards in runs, right? It would effectively be the same thing, but it just feels a lot more fun, you know? I'll go ahead and get Fire Aura. We're doing fire, so I don't know. It's decent. I don't need it, but does anyone really need anything in life? Actually, yeah. That's a dumb question. Definitely need food and water. And a lot of other things. Damage up on combo. That's really good for us, too. Is that worth paying 5k for? Honestly, I'll just move my damage at high health. Not really utilizing that a lot anyways. And maybe just do some enhancement stuff. Let's see. Movement speed increase, because that adds damage to us, too. And then orbiting sights has toxifying. That's pretty badass. More max health from hearts. More max health when buying things. And more crystals drop. One time. Cool. That was okay. That was okay. With how long Tony's been sleeping, I'm pretty sure he's way stronger than your strongest build. I love that you can hear his snoring sounds. I'm very interested to see what it's going to be like when Tony's actually here. Just had a run with fire, mortar, sentry, and sniper turrets with 5 bounces, 100% chance to throw 3 grenades at once. Turrets be nutty. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. See his turret run he posted? Yeah, that's why I kind of aimed for that run. Yeah, turret builds now are so much fun. And yeah, the turret build we got, I wouldn't even say is like a, you know... Well, I don't know. It was so broken, we couldn't even spawn more turrets at a certain point in time. But I feel like we could make that even better somehow. I don't really know how. It already was like the best I don't know. Well, no, there's more elemental. I feel like if we had more of the elemental turrets that we didn't get too many of, that probably would have helped too. Make it even better. But once again, that build that we had was so fucking broken. I don't know how much more it needed to be broken. I was hitting 300 million DPS before I died. What loop did you make it to? Because I'm assuming you just went until you died. Because normally we don't do that, right? Because sometimes those videos end up being so long, but... I know some people, yeah, just go like loop 4, 5, 6. You're on your 3rd loop. Hell yeah. Took a 1 hit. I did not learn from the video. That's funny, actually. That's funny. Yeah, I got 1,500 for... melting that key. Incoming damage reduced, fire rate. Honestly, at this point in time, I'll just reduce all my incoming damage. We're not like the most healthy. 2,100, I don't know. Just so we don't have to worry. It was on like Island 84. That's still really impressive though. And I like that if you lose on a loop, it doesn't count as a loss anymore. That was really annoying. Like, because for people that wanted to go endless and, you know, but then you die on loop 3 or 4 and it doesn't count as a win, even though, like, you obviously did, you know? So it's cool that that change was made. If you had poison turrets, it would increase all damage sources. Yeah, that's why I kind of mean we definitely could have made it better, potentially, but... Because, yeah, I don't think we had poison on that one. More damage for each shot in a row, whatever. You know, we'll go skill. We can make these orbs. Let's make these orbs a little bit better here. Yeah, poison in this game is just so good because it scales with pretty much like everything. It works with crits, right? Makes those crits do more damage. I still think arcane technically works better with crit though because the individual arcane damage over time triggers themselves can count as crits, which is only something I would have known because y'all told me, right? Like, I don't know if that's ever actually communicated in the game itself. Also, mag size increased with all this fire rate. And, I'm gonna go upgrade. I don't know. We have room for one more relic, but I'm sure we'll find another relic at some point in time. And I remember when there were no relics. Oh, dude, oh, we're starting to lag the game here for sure. And just look at the checklist damage. Damage up by 6%. 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 Another 6%. Another 6%. Another 6%. Another 6%. And then our fire rate goes up. And all that's permanent. We've gained 472% damage permanently from that. Targeting shot. Maybe movement speed, but nah. Also, XL totem, absolutely. Absolutely XL totem in here. Does bigger boom make your orb larger? That's a good question. I think no. Because I think it's supposed to be like the main explosion. But I don't know. There's a lot of very weird interactions. I don't fully know how they work with some of the abilities. And obviously we know that there's a lot of just interactions that break things or just do not work. But I imagine it's hard to make everything synergistic fully and stuff like that. Like we were talking earlier about the bouncing abilities, maybe breaking the orbs. And I mean, every roguelike's gonna have that, you know. I mean, like the bouncing shot for the rocket launcher last episode, we had to immediately sell because it broke that. And, you know, there's things that could be fixed. I don't know if they're meant to not work for balance purposes. But like as an example, right, bounce shot on a rocket launcher. In my mind, it would be really cool if every single time it bounced, it exploded, right? That would be the fun roguelike synergy that I would expect. So then when you open it and you realize, oh, it literally just made your rocket launcher fucking awful because you actually can't explode it anymore, really. It sucks, you know, so... But I imagine that's like a really hard game developer thing for a roguelike, you know. Because it's a never-ending game of whack-a-mole. There's always going to be some interaction that you didn't think about that someone's like, why don't these work together? And like, oh shit, those should work together. And you got to like code it in, you know? Which actually, that was something I talked about. We're near the end of the game, so I'm going to just take paycheck, whatever. Or bonus crystals, I mean. Or just the crystals. That was actually something I talked with, for those of you guys that watch our Peglin videos as well, as Peglin, I know it's a different type of game from this, but also roguelike, but that is our, besides Crab Champions, our other current, longest running current series, and the next Peglin episode, I guess not the next one, but maybe by the time y'all watch this on YouTube, there will be a video. I recorded a 2-hour Let's Play episode of Peglin, where Dylan, one of the main game devs of Peglin, one of the originals, was on a voice call with me, and he was shooting. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I was screen sharing, and so I was interviewing him while also just like playing along with him, seeing which things, orbs, relics he really liked, and just got a lot of really good behind the scenes in the developer type stuff, you know. And it was really, really fun, which I want to do something like that with Noisestorm. I know Noisestorm has done some content with some other Crab Champions things, so I need to hit up Noisestorm. It'd be super fun to do like a multiplayer build with Noisestorm in the future, you know? I think that'd be super fun. I like how you say last episode like it wasn't last run during the same stream. Well, because I know that the majority of my audience watches the videos and not the streams, you know, we gotta... but you're not wrong. Okay, so poison does nothing, right? That's what we got. Poison does... Oh, wait, poison does nothing. So then... Oh, okay, yeah. So like thorn shot... Well, no, thorn's not poison, but I think it's its own thing. Okay, turret health up. Sure, I'll take that. Abilities explode into scythe vortexes. It's pretty badass. And chance for the ability to blow up twice. So probably going to just take a ton of those, honestly, because that would help with the turrets, too. Orbiting scythe, splitting. And we're just going to spend all my money on this. So now our abilities, 68% chance to explode twice. Oh, man. This is pretty sick. Take a greed totem. I mean, it's a TTG guarantee. Only because you're asking for it, Indron. Also, I missed it again. Tiri 007, thanks for following. I don't know how I'm missing those. Only for you, Indron. Oh, wait a minute. I have to drop something, though. Okay, I don't really need any more max health for buying things. Okay. Oh, it's just another big bones. Okay, perfect. Look how big I am. I'm gonna get as big as Tony. That was actually really good. Obviously, yeah, TTG guarantees seal of approval. I feel like I don't give them as much in this because I feel like, I don't know. In general, I think I'm just, I don't know. This game at its highest difficulties is not hard to beat. At least for me anymore. Like Peglin, right? When I'm playing Peglin, Crucible 20, and that was something we actually talked about difficulty a lot in the Peglin interview video. You know. I mean, Crucible 17 through 20 came out in 1.0, and I've only beaten Crucible 17 on 2 characters of 4. You know? And we do 2 episodes a week, just like Crab Champions. You know, very different types of games. Because also, like, tactical, kind of like, you know, roguelikes like that, I think are a lot... It's a lot less frustrating when those types of games are really hard. Like, how do you make Crab Champions harder, right? You give people more health or more damage, but that can be really annoying, you know? But yeah. Have you gotten the Ring of Tankiness greed yet? Ring of Tankiness. I feel like maybe? I don't actually remember. Crit builds are broken, dude. I was hitting for 1.2 trill at first loop. Yeah, crit's really fun. I love the Scientist Peglin. Oh yeah, Spinventor? Absolutely. All turrets spawn in pairs. That is a relic. Okay. Well. You know what? No, it's a legendary. I feel like I gotta take it. And I can't even sell the turbo ring because the fire rate is on the ring. I filled 6,000 from Ring of Parrying. I think at this point in time, I don't know how much more loot choices I need. I know I only have 1 turret, but I'll take that. Okay, final area. Final area. Right, and I don't know, I'm actually very interested to see... Like, because RoboQuest is a game where... Wow, I can't believe we won that so fast. RoboQuest, right? We've beaten all the max difficulty stuff, kind of almost like run out of things to do. And this game has, I think, a lot more replayability than something like RoboQuest. As shown by, I mean, we've already played this game 5,000 times more than RoboQuest, but then you compare that to Gunfire Reborn, because that's actually what we're going to be playing after this, which if you're watching this on YouTube, check out our Gunfire Reborn series and the new videos on the new DLC, because that is an incredible first-person shooter roguelike. So if you like Crab Champions, chances are you'll probably like Gunfire Reborn, which I'm very excited to try out. I don't really want piercing. But right, Gunfire Reborn, I feel like has a lot of replayability in terms of, it is a roguelite with a lot of meta progression, so you do have that. It does then have the ascension levels almost similar to Peglin. You know, so there's a lot to do there. Though I'm sure eventually people get up to beating all the max difficulty stuff easily, you know. But then their Gunfire Reborn's constantly doing like seasons, you know. I think the only season I did was like the first one. It was like a bunch of elemental quirky stuff, you know. Really fun game. Excited to get back into that. We're actually going to be doing that during this stream right after this run, so getting close here. Sure, more crystals, absolutely. And we'll fight an elite, even though it can be an extra hard elite. Oh, I don't know, it might still only count them. I don't know. Maybe the final bosses end up being harder too. I don't know. And either way, these daggers are still doing so much. Like, just look at the amount of fire. I mean, part of it's our buzzsaws as well, doing fire as well. But these fire daggers are doing quite a lot. The Ring of Tankiness is a ring that slows you down by 60%, gives you 1,200% health. I actually don't think I have gotten that then. I don't know if I would like that, to be honest. I like going fast. Targeting shot, sure. Go speed, actually. And it is a horde here, so... Okay, let's see. I'm curious. We've already gained about 30 or 40% damage up from checklist. Man, the amount of checklist things that we have is insane. This build, I can't even see what's going on right now. It's not really a reason to turn down the graphics either, because we're about to end. I'm not doing loop 3, but oh my gosh, this is insane. I'm running at a good old, healthy 14 FPS. You might not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. This is what peak performance looks like. Okay, more movement speed does give us more damage. And sure, XL totem and economy. Guys, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know. It's XL. There's gonna be too many enemies. Okay, it is just a visual mess. It is just a visual mess. It is so hard to see what is going on. Didn't think I would like it either, but you go for shields after you get it and don't have to worry about health. You get to just focus on damage. And it still doesn't slow air dashing. That's nice. And yeah, I imagine it is nice to just, yeah, effectively probably never have to worry about your max health ever again from that point on. Because, you know, the armor you take is gonna last so long as well. Okay, bonus, I'm gonna take the 3K. And then 13K. We got 69,000. Okay, shotgun blast has freezing. You have been banished. I do hate that. I feel like the enhancement stuff could be improved at some point. I don't know. I don't really know how to improve it, though. That was something the Peglin dev talked about a lot. He said players are really good at finding problems in the game, but they're really bad at finding the solutions for the problem. And we talked a lot more about that and stuff, but we're gonna just buy all the bubbles. We are gonna enhance the bubbles. Bubbles have freezing my ass! What is going on here? What the hell? Let's try this again. Bubble blast. Arcanifying. Damaging. Targeting. There we go. And now targeting especially. These bubbles are gonna go hard. Gonna go hard. There's gonna be more guns or nah? Are you talking about in the stream? If you're talking about that, then yes, because we're gonna be playing Gunfire Reborn DLC. If you're talking about if there's new guns in the DLC, there are 4 new guns. If you're talking about something else, I have no clue. Pro streamer luck. Yeah, the pro streamer luck give and taketh. Okay, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi. Okay, I give up on the counting. We're not doing it too fast here. Very fun build, very good build. I think it's just you know, a little bit slower on elites, at least compared to that rocket launcher build we had last time. Oh, are there going to be more guns than crab champions? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think guns are probably one of the easiest things for Noise Storm to add. I mean, maybe besides like relics and stuff, you know, but I mean, that's not true. I don't know what goes into it, but it's definitely seeming to be like one of his biggest priorities. Also, yeah, look, every time I pick up a key, it gives me 2 keys instead of 1. So even though I salvage a lot of the keys, I still end up getting 20, 30 keys on these final ones, you know. Hate when I enchant an item and it gives me fire and then enhances another item and then it gives that same one or a different one. Yeah, freeze. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, lightning explosion seems like it would have been the perfect thing here. Boom! Oh man, dude, what this build was just so good in general. There were so many good things about this, from the Electro Orb to the turrets, to the relics, to all the fire daggers. I definitely think the fire daggers were the flashiest part of all of this here, and the buzzsaws were really fun as well. And there we have it. I do believe we officially now have our, there we go, in the top left, we are finally back to having a diamond account level. Literally everything in the game is diamond. We have a diamond medal for literally everything in the game. And so I now am back to rightfully owning this kaleidoscope skin, because obviously this kaleidoscope skin we use all the time is one that you get from the diamond account rank, you know. There's still a couple that I could get here. I mean, a lot of these are still just kind of duplicates and stuff like that. But I mean, nothing compares to the kaleidoscope skin, honestly. Maybe gold. No, that's fake gold, actually. I think there's a real gold one for completing all the challenges. Get a win with Ice Blast. Or with the Claw. Wait, with the Claw? See, I just feel like some of the, like, with the Claw. Oh, maybe I didn't win a Nightmare run. Well, no, then how would I have gotten Diamond? How would I have gotten I don't know. Maybe some of that was from beta. Oh, there probably weren't achievements in beta. I probably got the claw diamond in the beta, but not in the full version. That probably makes sense. And yeah, you have to win 2 loops to win diamond rank. That's why we always do at least 2 loops now, or at least attempt for it. That's what counts as a win. And on top of that, we're not even just on diamond, right? We also are on true nightmare diamond. Oh, which that's what's giving an extra key. Yeah, pickup and stuff like that. And these are all of the, you know, the medals. Diamond's obviously the highest here. But man, gotta say, what a fun Crab Champions run, as always. It's just so much fun to mix and match, even on, you know, using older weapons that we've used, but with all the new systems and items and relics, it's just adds so much variety in this game. Such a fun game. So there we go. If you know, if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, as I imagine 99% of the people that watch this are, then I wish you guys luck. Make sure you guys subscribe, ring that bell like other big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Crab Champions videos come out. Also, we've been covering so many FPS games and FPS roguelikes and roguelites recently. Foul Damage, Wild Bastards, and there's Gunfire Reborn DLC that we're about to check out here as well. So there's if you're waiting for more crab content, but you haven't seen some of these other FPS goodness things, definitely check those out. Also, I didn't mean to say Foul Damage. I meant to say I Am Your Beast. I did probably say the wrong thing. That is like not an FPS game at all. But yeah, all that will be on the screen right next to me. And if you guys are going to be grinding out some Crab Champions on your own, I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.